till I can't no more. Gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
What's up? What's going on? Welcome back.
Y'all.
That was a little intro.
Yeah, I like that song.
Lil Nas X.
Shout out to Lil Nas X in the Old Town Road song that I'm just now getting hip to. I'm so late.
Yeah,
but
late too, though.
That's a bomb ass song right there. I thought that was
a cute little song.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I thought it was country. I would have never thought this was
it is country. What makes it not country?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why it's an issue. I thought that it was country.
It sounds hella country to me. It sounds like a blend of country mixed with a little bit of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like
with a dope ass beat. Apparently everybody loved it because it was a dope record that hit charts until people were like,
went number one on the country charts until Billboard found out that this boy was black and said, oh, no. We actually, you actually don't fit in this category because your song actually is not country. You know, country, white people, cowboys, boots, redneck. You're not that. So because he wasn't that, they threw his song off of the goddamn charts. There was a damn uproar everywhere because, you know, people are asking, well, can we get a fucking guideline as to why this does not qualify as a country track? Weren't able to provide it. Nobody was able to fucking provide it. So, you know, people started really feeling for Lil Nas X since he got kicked off the country charts. So, Billy Ray Cyrus came and jumped on the remix, okay, to make it even more country-ish. And check this shit out. So the song gets to number one on all the charts, all right? Still is not recognized on the country charts, but yet Nashville wants to put up a fucking billboard not congratulating Lil Nas X, a billboard congratulating Billy Ray Cyrus for a number one hit, which is Lil Nas X's song.
That's so
but he's nowhere to be seen on the billboard.
That's so fucked up.
On top of that, y'all said this man wasn't country enough, but you're gonna praise Billy Ray Cyrus.
If that's not white privilege at its finest, at its creme de la creme, like here is what white privilege looks like for those that do not understand or they say it does not exist.
That is white fucking
privilege.
At its fucking finest.
At its finest.
At its finest.
We couldn't have made this up if we wanted to.
Couldn't.
Yeah.
But yet any damn person who feels like they have urban in their soul, they're able to fucking just stream on hip hop charts. We got Post Malone on the fucking hip hop charts. We got Eminem been rocking hip hop charts for a decade. We got that on Iggy Azalea. We got Cardi B, who's fucking Hispanic as fuck. So let me get this straight. So every single race, other than black people, they can do and go as they can go wherever they please. They can fit into any single genre. But black people can only fit into quote unquote black genres.
That's right.
Which is hip hop and goddamn rap.
Yep.
Which is ridiculous because it's like, I'm sorry, history fucking fact check. Black people invented country music.
Yes.
Like, don't get it twisted.
Okay,
black people invented country music. They invented the banjo sound, all of that. Rock and roll. We invented everything, bitch. Everything.
I was gonna say, at this point,
let's just stop.
Let's just call it spade a spade. Like, just call it spade a spade. We are huge in sports. We dominate sports. We dominate music. We dominate culture.
How are they gonna kick us out of some shit we created? You know what? This is exactly what's gonna happen to hip hop. Y'all better stop letting any and everybody be a fucking hip hop artist. Fuck that. I don't know who controls the fucking hip hop billboard. I'm sure Billboard controls the hip hop billboard, so they control that too. But still, we need to stop letting everybody in. If we can't get in, why are we letting everybody in?
Let me in now. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, you're right though. But I mean,
bullshit.
why? I'm trying to figure out, I guess, where, I mean, and I'm sure that there was a lot of outrage.
Drake complained about this a long time ago. They still doing this shit.
When I found this out, I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way that this is not country. Like, this is country. Like, this is a dope-ass country. I said, this is a dope-ass country song. They were like, oh, no. This is not what they consider to be country. Or at least they don't want to recognize it as country. I was like, well, then what is country? I was like, country, what is country music? Like, then what is it? Like,
for white people, it's country music in their eyes. If you're not that, what's the only non-white country person who got accepted was like that black dude from Hootie and the Blowfish from like the 90s. Black guy. I don't remember his name.
Anybody else since then.
But a whole bunch of artists, since Lil Nas X's song, a whole bunch of artists have spoken out and basically said, you know, they have tried to get on the country charts. Like, for instance, K. Michelle, she's a country artist. She grew up in Memphis singing country. If you listen to her, and that's why I could really never get with her music, because I can hear I don't really like country, and I can hear the country in her voice. I can hear the country in her music. She really isn't R&B. She really is not R&B to me. Like, K. Michelle's whole sound is not R&B. It's like a forced R&B, and I see why, because she's really country. Like, she released some videos of her like yodeling. She went to college on a yodeling scholarship. Like, this bitch is really country, and they won't let her on the country charts. And so she recently just like lost her mind in Nashville and got on stage at some show she was doing and basically went off on everyone and was like, my ghetto black ass is about to be on the country charts and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm just like, girl,
that ain't
I
it.
Feel you, but
that ain't it.
That's not going to get us in.
This is not it. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. If Beyonce can't get in, they played Beyonce when Beyonce had that Daddy's Something song that's apparently country on her Lemonade album, and she performed it, and I guess CMT, the country music, she performed it at like the Country Music Awards or something, and they ended up shading her and taking off her performance online. It was a whole big thing like 2 years ago whenever Lemonade dropped.
I remember that. Yeah, I now that you say that, I remember. It's starting to,
so that's starting to come back up because Beyonce had a problem with, because that song was with the Dixie Chicks, who is a major country artist. They're major country artists. So even Beyonce with the fucking Dixie Chicks could not get on the country charts. Like, they won't allow it. It's sick. It's sick. It's blatantly racist.
I just don't see how we're still like here with as much influence as we have now and as much technology and as much, like, I'm not saying that we're not already doing enough. What I'm saying is it's so astounding to me that like this type of shit is even allowed to happen in 2019. Like, I guess that's what's mind blowing is like, yes, they're still racist. I get they're still supremacists. I get all those things. They haven't all died off. But it's just to blatantly disrespect somebody like this, like as clear as day in 2019 is just beyond me.
It's crazy.
So shout out to Lil Nas X, dope song, dope record. Shout out to Billy Ray Cyrus for hopping on the track, making it just pop even more. I liked it with him off it. I like him with it on it. Just shout out to good music, dope music. Keep it up. Keep it up.
But let's strongly consider who we allow on our motherfucking hip-hop, like who we're gonna make relevant. Like, let's start to consider that as a people. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to be that person, but I'm just tired of like any fucking one who wants to fucking pick up a damn beat, a hip-hop beat. You know, it's just we have no fucking barriers to entry within our shit, but we have to jump through so many just to be seen on everyone else's. So I don't know what that looks like.
This whole inclusion type era, which is fine, but it's still not. We're not being included. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're like, it's almost like Black Lives Matter all lives matter. It's like that tug of war. It's like, exactly. No, we get it. Like, we get it. Like, we know all lives should matter.
Right.
However, we don't, like, which is why we have had to come up with things like the NAACP, things that honor and recognize us as a human race, because we're so overlooked. Like, so I feel like it's just this inclusion. Everybody wants us to be so welcoming and so accepting.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, they want us to be so understanding and us to be like, you know, oh, well, don't be racist. Don't throw out color. Don't see color. But then you guys, all you bring up is color, or you exclude us out of things because of color. So
mind blowing.
I just think that we probably have to be, like you said, a little bit more. If we're going to try to do that, there are going to have to be blatant policies. I mean, you know, in the sense of, people probably will look at us as like, okay, well, that's a little racist of the Black side, you know? But
I mean, it's not even just like policies, but it's just like, honestly, honest to God, not trying to sound arrogant or whatever, but it's like, once Black people accept something as poppin' or cool or trendy, then the rest of the fucking world accepts it. Like, we are the fucking decision makers, honestly, to what we decide to pick up and make fucking cool or trending or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, 15 years ago, any fucking person with long acrylic fingernails was looked at as fucking hood and ghetto. And now all the white girls in my job, everybody has acrylic nails and long, you know, urbanized looking nails with designs. Like, that's more, it's widely accepted now. But guess what? We've been on that shit for 20, 30 years when we were getting chastised for it. You know, I mean, not me, because I could never even really operate with long nails, but you get what I'm saying, like a lot of Black people. But now it's just widely accepted. And same goes for, like, you know, just the way we dress and slang, whatever. You know, people walk in my office and be like, what up, peeps? What's the dealio? Like, shit we said when I was in fucking elementary school. But it's just now becoming like acceptable for the whole world to use those slang words, you know? I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like we set the trends and we really determine what's relevant. Whether we want to believe that or not, we do. Like, we don't see our own power, you know?
We don't. And we see it on other people. That's the problem. We praise other people. Like, we praise, like, when I say we, I mean, like, society, right? Praise other people. So the big lips. On us, we've been born with big lips. We've been born with big butts. Like,
facts.
This is us. This is who we are. We are naturally more curvy. We are naturally more, you know, we have added pigment in different, you know, that's where the melanin comes in, because we come in all different types of shades. Like, there's so many different layers to how we naturally already are, but it's only been praised when it's on someone of another race.
Yep.
We can even talk about attitude. You know, I'm not trying to say, now I do know that there are some other races like Latinas, Hispanic, you know, they naturally are spicier and, you know, kind of have that little bite too. Yes. But
spicy,
you know,
it's cute, it's acceptable.
It's spicy, it's this, it's not aggressive. It's not, you know, you're the strong Black woman.
Domineering.
You're just, ooh, hear me roar. You know, you don't need no man. You know, like, it's only when we know what we have, we know what we can do, we know what we add value to, but it's never looked at as that or beautiful, whatever the case is, until it's somebody else is doing it. And I feel like Absolutely. We do play a part in that. I feel like some of us play a part of that. I feel like some of us as Blacks play a part in it, but I also obviously feel like the whites who are making the decisions behind the scenes, pushing that content out, you know, they obviously have been for years responsible for that. But as Blacks, we have to look at ourselves as that way. We have to look at ourselves as beautiful. We have to look. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe to the Black Coffee and Tea podcast, available now on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube.
And if you want to be a part of the BCT fam, make sure you follow us on Instagram at BCT Podcast.
Until next time.